I have my own family be swept into the healthcare system in ways that we couldn't have predicted and were very challenging. And I had already been made part of a community at NCPDP that I could speak to almost as friends and trusted advisors. So there are folks here that very quickly allowed me to connect with them and provide comfort, because everyone is a patient or everyone is a caregiver, and this is a community of people who understand how healthcare really works. And I think that is it's been a great service, and I hope to just provide that service back to this community at some point.
There's always challenges that we encounter in our day-to-day, whether it's being asked a question that you don't fully understand, or a bigger challenge within your company where there's a really big problem that's been identified and it's client-facing and it's deep within your system. Where do you start to unwind that? Where do you start to define your next steps? And sometimes the root of those problems is to get other people's perspective, and also run to your guidance, run to your FAQs. So when I'm faced with a challenge, most recently where we can't answer these questions, I'm able to pull up an FAQ document, take a good look at it, contact the task group leads of that FAQ document, get their input on the scenario and the context of the question, and then give potentially the work group co-chair that I'd known for 2 years a phone call to help guide me where I should be looking for some of this stuff. Then once I'm able to identify that standard, I can take a look at the standard, and then we use that as our roadmap for our solutioning. So it really comes down to the ability to access the documentation and then have the relationships, and then the quality of people, even if you don't have the relationships, the quality of the individuals working as these task group leads, as these stakeholders, as these active members is beyond none. These are some of the best people you'll ever meet, and they will go out of your way to help you answer these questions. And I think really that's the biggest value add. You encounter a problem, you understand maybe 20% of it, you need the input from the provider perspective, you need the input from the switch because you don't really know what we're talking about, but we want to make sure we're doing the right things. You've got those contacts to reach out to.